Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA. So we'll take a look here at the bearish wave count. Important is to understand, I think, from which point of view the bullish scenario gets, let's say, more likely in the sense that the bearish one gets invalidated. I think that is very important to understand. We'll show you the bullish count as well. At the moment, I mean, both are possible. That is just what it is because ADA has been pretty much been in this range now. Yeah, since the 12th of May. And to be honest, if we look at this, that really looks like a triangle. That is also why I've got this Elliott wave triangle option on the chart. And a triangle is normally a trend continuation pattern. So we just need to understand that. Yeah, keep an eye on that. A, B, C, D, and we could be in the wave E to the upside. For the wave E, I gave you a key target as well. Yeah, so we can just measure that again. Usually, if you measure the triangle like that, you are looking for, let's say, for the wave E, you're measuring with a Fibonacci extension tool the length of the wave C, and then you relate it to the wave E, and you can, one key target is the 61.8% length of the wave C. That is at 54.3 cents. So keep an eye on that level, all eyes on that level. Yeah, if we now go higher, it could very well be that this here was just off that wave E. Yeah, that we've just seen here the three-wave move play out. The wave E could already be finished. Don't get me wrong. The wave E could already have been finished here. We have a three. No, ideally I want one more wave up. The second one. No, it could have been finished. You have a three-wave move here. You could count it like that. But yeah, I think ideally, for the ideal level, you want a move up. When would it be confirmed that we break to the downside? Well, that would be usually with a break below the wave D is at least the first indication. That is 42.4 cents. And then below that, we've got the 40.2 cent level or 40.3. I mean, below that level, this is the confirmation. You have an early indication and the confirmation. You can also use this trend line if you put that onto your chart as a first indication that the wave E has finished and we are moving out to the downside. Yeah, so this is what it is. A triangle generally is very hard to trade, hard to understand, and can expand, and this sort of has the characteristics of it. Now in the other possibility, which is also bearish, we say that we have disregard the green count, but that we moved up from the high here that we moved down in a wave 1. We're now moving up in a wave 2. The wave 2 should not exceed, and by the way, the triangle should not go above the wave C high. Now that is around about at 59.5 cents, so there's quite a lot of space still for the wave E to go higher if it has to. And here also with the wave 2, I mean, that should normally not go above the 78.6 Fib level, so that's at 56 cents. So we still have space to go higher, yeah. But the 54.3 cent level is an important resistance point. So ideally I would expect now another move down here in 5 waves, so that we can complete a wave C in a wave X, and then I would expect the move up in a wave Y. That would be ideal. We could come down here maybe to the support level of the ascending trend line. That would be around 43 cents. Possible, yeah, but if we measure the length of the wave 1, we add it to the high of the wave 4, we'd be looking at the 1.618, okay, 43.5 cents. The 1-to-1 ratio is 45.5. So these are two key levels potentially here for the for the wave 5 of the wave C of the wave X. And that means ideally I'd like to see another wave down. Yeah, ideally I'd like to see another wave down before we go up. That would confirm here the wave 2 scenario and also the wave E, to be honest. So I'd like to see this complete and we could go up. When can we rule out that there will be a fifth wave? That would be the case if we move above 49.2 cents, because then the wave 4 overlaps with the wave 1. And then I also show you the bullish count. I don't like that one that much, just purely how it looks. But also here I would, short term the wave count is the same. Yeah, we would just say, okay, we have a chance that the low was in here, the swing low in a wave 2. That was here at on the 29th of August, that we moved up in an impulse in a wave 1, came down in a wave A, moved up in an overshooting wave B. We're now coming down in a 5-wave move in a wave C. Same levels are relevant here because it's also a wave C, like in the bearish count. Just the wave C here is in a higher level wave 2, yeah, and not in a wave X. So I would expect here also, ideally, a little bit lower levels, especially as long as we stay below 48 cents. That's the key resistance point. And yeah, below 48.7 here, of course, you know, that's the wave 4 high. So it could very well be with this 3-wave move, the wave 4 was finished and we're now coming down in an impulse. In a wave 5, could have been already the 1, the 2, the 3. Now we're doing the 4. We don't have an overlap yet, but it shouldn't go any higher than 47.3, and then we could see a wave 5 down. We'll see how that turns out. Ideally, I would like to see that 5th wave to play out. And again, only with that overlap here, if we break above 49.2 cents, we can rule out that we're going to see a 5th wave down, and then something different might be going on here. Could then say maybe the wave B was never finished, and but that would be a very long wave B. So we need to look at something different then. Okay, and that's my update about ADA. So hopefully you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe, and also check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.